What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I have you guys on my monitor, so if I'm looking to the side, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure I'm in frame. It's nicely leveled. I don't know. Forgive me. I have not filmed from my vanity in a very long time, and that's what we're about to do. It's a different video today. I know you guys are used to my mukbangs, and I have a lot of new subscribers, so bear with me, you guys. I know you guys see mostly almost 100% mukbangs on my channel, but I like to switch it up a little bit sometimes because my channel initially was supposed to be a channel with variety, and I just focused it on mukbangs lately, so I just wanted to throw in a little bit of makeup because makeup is my passion. So we are going to do a TikTok trend. I went out and bought these yesterday at my local CVS. This is not sponsored by LA Girl. I wish it was. Contact me, sponsor me. So I got all of the colors, the mixing pigments to make your own foundation shade. This technique was taught to me by my instructor when I was attending the Makeup Academy, but when we did our mixing to create our own foundation, we used a different product. We used this particular palette to mix and create our own shade. Let me take that lid off for you there. And this is kind of like greasy, oily, if you will, and it does stain a little bit, so it was a cool experiment using this particular palette, but I would say this works better if you're just going to do face paintings, not to create your own foundation shade, although it still worked, but I don't recommend it. So I went out and I was like, you know what, let me try the LA Girl ones, because I've been seeing this a lot on the internet, and I'm like, okay, I already knew about that technique because that's one of the first things that we were taught in makeup school. So we're just gonna go ahead and take this little palette here. It's a little dirty, so let me wipe it off. I just used it. It's a nice little stainless steel palette. I think it's stainless steel, I don't know. But we are going to place the pigments on here, and we're gonna dot it onto my face. Now you have to determine your undertone. I know my hair's a mess, sorry. You have to determine your undertone in order for you to, you know, determine what pigments you're going to use more of, you know what I mean? I'm going to be mixing all of these together. This is all going to go on my face, but I'm not going to put too much of one. I'm going to dot it, I'm going to disperse it on my face, and I'm going to mix it, and then you will be able to see what pigment you need more of. So I'm gonna need definitely probably a little bit more of this yellow, more than the red, of course. So we're gonna figure this out. So I'm gonna put some on my palette, and then I will be back to put it on my face. Okay, so all the colors are on the palette. I'm trying to do a thumbnail. Let's see. I don't know. I'll do another thumbnail too while it's on my face. Okay. I've never done this on camera, and I haven't done this in a very long time, since I was in Makeup Academy, because I haven't needed to do this technique because I have not ran out of foundation, but this is really a good technique if you are a working artist and you don't have everyone's shade. This could be something that you can implement into your kit because you can always adjust the foundations with some of these pigments. So we're going to dot some of this all over. I'm going to do nothing in particular order or anything like that, but I think I put way too much. This is really pigmented. As you can see, I didn't have to redip, and I did a full pump on the palette here, so we'll see how that turns out. We're gonna go in with a blue, and we're gonna do let's put the orange one on as well. Okay, look at that. That's so cool. Let's do a thumbnail now. I'm so sorry. That really, I can't see, but that really freaked me out because I'm like on edge right now because of everything that's happening with the looting. I'm so sorry. That really, let me just look at my surveillance. Okay, it was just the neighbor dragging his jack. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's do this thumbnail. Whew, you guys, it's crazy out here. I'm like so on edge right now because we were able to witness a lot of the looting last night and it was insane. But let's do a thumbnail real quick. Okay. Whew. Oh my god, that totally just freaked me out. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to use this like buffer stippling brush to blend. I'm going to use a mirror because I can't really tell what I'm doing. And then when you mix all this up, I might need some more again. You just have to play around with the colors to give yourself a good match. But we want to see also what the coverage looks like. I'm gonna have to add more yellow because I went a little heavy-handed with the orange there. So I will be adding some yellow and maybe a little bit of white. That orange is probably gonna be a good shade for color correcting dark circles. This is my first time ever using this product. Probably should have done a side-by-side comparison. Let's add some more yellow. Whew, I am still freaking out. I'm so sorry, y'all. think I added a little bit too much yellow. Now you see, you just have to fix it and just go in and add a pigment to adjust the shade that you need for your skin tone. But this is actually looking very nice. I probably still have to adjust it a little bit, but so far it's looking really good. You can add some of that white in the highlighted areas just to brighten those areas up. Let's mix the other side. Of course, I'm going to have to come back in and adjust this side as well. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this off camera and adjust it so it could look the same on the other side. Okay, we're just going to have to hope that everything is great. Okay, so I adjusted the other side. I blended everything and I added a little bit more white, a little bit more yellow, just so it can match up to the other side. And it's actually, I'm actually impressed. It doesn't claim to be matte or dewy or anything like that. Why? Because they are just pigments, and they're meant to basically, let's read some of this because I don't want to, you know, say something that it's not, whatever they claim. Sorry guys. It's a foundation mixing pigment. It is by LA Girl Pro Color, and it says apply to face with sponge or brush. Oh, foundation mixing pigment. That's all it says. But basically, these out, as to what I was taught in school, these are just pigments to adjust your shade, but you can create a shade using all 4 colors. However, if you are more of a deeper skin tone gal, I'm not quite sure. Let's see if I'm going to try to create a darker shade using the blue and the orange. But again, I'm not quite sure if you would have to mix in another color, because I am not of the deeper shade. So maybe using the red, the yellow, and the blue. Let's see what it does. I'm just doing here a little patch. That's too much orange going on there, so you really have to see where your undertones are. But that definitely can probably work for deeper skin tones as well. You just really have to, you know, keep playing with the shade range. But I think it would definitely work out for someone with a deeper complexion. Let's try to fix that with some more white and a little bit of yellow. It's sometimes hard to reverse something dark to turn it into something lighter. So we're gonna try and see if it'll come back to my shade. There we go. Looks like it's working there. And if you have foundation already that you own and you just don't want to go out and buy a new foundation because it's maybe you just tanned a little or it's winter time, and whatever the case may be, let's say that you have a foundation shade that is 1 shade too light for you, maybe 2 shades because you tanned. This probably will help your old foundation bring it up a notch with the shade, because you're just adding pigment to your foundation to adjust it. Oh, I just got foundation on my hair. To adjust that shade. Okay. It did make me look a little bit more tan, but that's okay. You are able to fix it with the white pigment to bring it back to your shade range, which that is super impressive. Like, this works a lot better, a whole lot better than the palette that we used in school. So if you are thinking about purchasing this for your makeup kit, or even just for yourself, just to create a shade for yourself, if you have trouble color matching yourself and this works out better for you, then I suggest that you go pick these up. If you just want to use these for your kit, this is a great tool to implement again. And then you could just add your preference in concealers. For this case, this is the first thing that I picked up. This is an e.l.f. Camo Concealer, which I really enjoy using. This is in the shade Light Sand. And this drugstore concealer is really good. It is a little bit more drying than other concealers I've used. It is a matte finish, and it also has really nice coverage. So this is a good concealer for somebody maybe that's more normal or on the oily side. I would not recommend this concealer for someone with more dry skin. Okay, so I'm going to finish my face off camera and I will be back to show you the finished product with powder and highlight and all that good stuff. Alright, sorry. This is the final look. I think it looks really good, you guys. Let's see. Are we focused? Are we zoomed? Of course, you know, I set the pigments with powder. I set it with setting powder, with face powder, and I bronzed, I highlighted, and I put some blush on, did my eyebrows a little bit, my lashes a little bit, put some lipstick on, and we have a full face. I mean, we have a face going on is what I'm trying to say. It's not a full beat face, but I think you can definitely accomplish a full glam using these pigments if you needed to. Would I do this on a daily? No, it's very time consuming because you have to just get the right shade. But this is a really good tool to use, like I said, in your makeup kit, or if you can't, or you're having trouble finding your shade, this is really good to use as well. The coverage is nice. It looks good. Like, it doesn't look cakey either. It doesn't look patchy. Like, it looks good, and I'm very impressed. I have heard really nice things about the LA Girl foundation, the matte foundation. I've not yet tried it, so I'm not quite sure, but so far the pigments worked out great. I love them, and if you've tried them, let me know. And if you're interested in trying them, I mean, this is a drugstore foundation or drugstore product, so I bought these at CVS. You can find them at CVS, probably Walmart, Target, anywhere like that. These retail at CVS for $8.99, which is a little bit pricey because I believe other stores may have them for like $4.99 sometimes. So I did purchase all 4 of these at CVS. However, I had coupons, so I basically got 2 of them for free because I only paid at the end of the day I only paid $12 for all 4 of them. So I got 3 of them for free, I think. I don't know, like 1.5 for free because I think I only paid like $12 with all my coupons, so that was a steal. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've tried this technique before. If you are a makeup artist, I'm pretty sure you know about this. If you went to an academy or a school, they should have taught you this technique. But yeah, there's a lot of self-taught makeup artists that probably did not know about this technique, but this is a really cool tool to use, so take advantage of it. And it's really cool that LA Girl has these affordable pigments for us to use. So that is all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, turn on your post notification, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.